This week we continue on learning more prop flair. We've set down the bottle and tin, and we're focusing on some other items that we can use in the bar. This week in particular is going to be glassware. We've got 2 tumblers or rocks glasses. You can use any ounces, whether the 4 ounce, 6 ounce, 10, 12. I think these are probably 14 ounce. You don't want to use pints, but this will be great for any kind of lowball glass that you're going to make any drink, like a rum and coke, a vodka Red Bull. This is a real simple trick that works well for that. You take 2 stackable glassware, like so. You probably have them set down on your rail down here. You pick up 2 of them. Make sure that they're not, if they've been put away wet, make sure that they're not stuck together. Shake and make sure that one on top is loose. And the trick looks just like this. There you have. This is really just an extension of the flat behind the back that we learned back, I want to say, in week 1. It's really that same throw. You'll see that I'm taking this and holding on to this one down here. I'm just taking and throwing that one up into a flat behind the back. Like we do anytime when we have more than one item, anytime we have a 2-item move, start with practicing with just 1 item. So in this case, we can just take the one here and just practice that real simple flat behind the back. Starting here, keep both thighs on it. You want to go ahead and watch it all the way down. Have your hand down here, kind of at your belt loop. Want your thumb kind of on your spine. Go ahead and give it a nice, simple toss. And remember to watch it all the way in. And so then when you add the second one to it, it's just a matter of making sure it's on the top there. Like I said, making sure that it's not stuck to it, making sure that it's nice and loose. And then go ahead, give it a nice, simple toss. Ideally, you want this, the one that's up here, to go ahead and come down so that you're catching it on the bottom. You might have to play around with kind of flicking it with your wrist just a little bit to kind of get it to come to that angle, or maybe even pulling towards you a little bit. You really don't want to be grabbing it upside down like this. You want to try and not catch it like that so that your fingers aren't landing in there for sanitary reasons. Also, it's a lot easier grab if you end up grabbing it in the bottom. So that is some glassware flair that we can do. Practice this one up, and next week we're going to have a lot more complicated ones. So get good on this one, and we'll see you next week.